Today we're looking at replacing a light switch in the wall. And basically it's one of these big ones. They all are the same. But Danielle broke it, so we had to fix it now.
Oh no, I didn't break it. There's these strong men around here.
It was probably pre-broke when we bought the house.
I think it happened with us.
Maybe. But we're going to show you how you replace this and also the safety precautions you want to take when you're replacing it. In this video, we're going to basically use multimeter, screwdriver, Phillips head, and we should have a pair of nail nose, but I didn't use them. It would have made it easier.
And turning off the electricity.
Turn off electricity. So y'all stay tuned, and we'll get right into this.
Dilly and everything. That's good.
So to get this in, first I spray it with a little PD blaster to lube up the tube.
Oh, too much dead.
This is why you don't touch capacitors. One. He just sees the broom. The outlet will be replaced as this one. Basically, you see the spring is gone in it. If you have outlets that are coming out on the side, they'll pretty much need to be replaced, like this one. So we're going to pull this outlet out. So first thing we want to do is turn off the power for this, because we don't want to fry ourselves. So let's go do that. So before we work on anything electrical, we want to turn off our outlets, which this is the family room, 19, right here. If you're worried about it, you have a big main breaker, and you can turn that off so you don't electrocute yourself. Now that we think we have the power off, if you are really concerned about it, turn off the power for your entire house. That will alleviate any potential shockage. But we're going to take off this cover and without damaging it, because if you're married, you don't want to scratch the cover. With all the screws out, you can move that way and it exposes the issue. You notice I didn't use power tools for that because I don't want to cause damage to these surfaces. And most of the time these screws don't come all the way out. They have a backing on them, like this one right here, to keep them from, so you just trim back in. Well, that one came out. Okay, and now we've exposed our wires. You have your power is right here or right here. These are unscrewed to get off, and you push in to have them catch again. This is your common down here. You have the same connector, and your ground is right here. It's usually copper or green. Your power is always black. Your common should be white. This one's not. We're going to test it to make sure we're not hot. So I have a multimeter here. And I'm just going to touch here. No power. No power. No power. Okay. I shouldn't get fried. I've been hit by 110, 220, and DC. DC is the worst. Don't ever mess with that. Okay, that one's loose. Loosen it around. The ground's off. The common, I just don't like touching them. And then you'll have to unscrew your power in this one. You can also use this and wrap it around. And there we go. Now that we have that off, we want to put this one on the same way with the ground on the top. This is our power, this is our common. That's in, that's good. Now we'll put our common on. Oh, probably should have needle nose. Pull that against it. Tighten it down. Okay. That's not coming out. Okay. Now we put our ground back on. Squeeze that there. So with everything connected, we're going to go and turn our breaker back on to make sure everything works before we push it up back in the wall. Because you wouldn't want to just put it all together just to have to take it apart again. We turn our breaker 19 back on, and it's turned in the on position, and our fan is spinning. Now that we're sure that everything's working, we're going to put this back in the wall. So I'm going to turn the breaker back off because I don't like electricity and it scares me. Okay, I have the power off, the fan is off, and I'm going to push this back in. Now you want to make sure when you're pushing in, none of your wires come off. Okay, that's nice and tight. I'll put this cover back on, and I'm going to go turn the breaker back on. Okay, our fan is working again. All our lights are coming back on, so we're going to screw this plate back in. Now, if you're married and your wife has pretty covers, be very careful at this point, guys. Okay, once you have that in, go with the black Sharpie and just color in a little bit. Used to use black Sharpies in the army to color our brass belt buckle black. That's what they want. And now that the fans are on, I can cool down. All the lawnmowers are starting outside. It's getting really wild, so it's getting loud. We got this replaced, and this is one of 4 I have to replace in this house. So
yeah.
You can...
I think it's been broken down.
You can pick these up at...
And the reason why we need to replace it.
You can pick
it's good now.
You can pick the good ones up on Amazon for about $2, and they'll come to you with the little flippy thing in, like this one doesn't have. It just fell over there. But they're really simple to replace.
It's just broken. Let me see.
No, it's missing springs and all kinds of stuff, baby. All kinds of stuff fell out of this because I threw it away.
Oh yeah, it's like completely broken. Springs done.
This one was gone, but the other ones, they still flip. They're just trying to come out on one side. So if your light switch is trying to come out on one side, you might want to look at replacing that. And so they have many different options. I'll leave a link down below for the options and the tools we use to replace this. They also have tools you can use. I didn't use in this one. I have it, and I have a video for it. that actually has a beeper that tests when the circuit is hot or not. Also, if you are really concerned about a hot circuit, just throw that breaker for the whole house. Then you have no power to
Yeah, I
worry.
already did. Everything went off.
No, I did. I just turned off this
The
room.
living room went off.
No, I'm talking about turn off the whole house. The big breaker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You can do
just turn
that.
it all off and no sock.
Tell your
No,
wife.
no shockage.
Tell everybody you're doing this
Yes.
because
Everything is
yeah. Okay.
And so that's how we did this. See all the stuff down below. We're also going to write a blog. Also, if you're looking for great eats, good recipes, check out this girl's recipes. They're at Chris Does What in the recipe section, or go straight there through diningwithdanielle.com.
Yes.
And
to get all through the fluff.
yeah,
Okay, never mind.
she's talking about me. I'm a little fluffy.
No, I was talking about your stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, I put all the menu options up at the top, or if you get the little hamburger menu on the phone, you can get there too. Also, there's a great search feature if you're looking for something with an ingredient or a core, like chicken or meat or something like that. And now I'm talking too much. And hopefully you liked this video, and if you did, hit that like button. It's down there. Looks like this. Also, think about subscribing so you never miss any content we make. And you can't miss this girl. She's awesome. And y'all please take care.
Barf. Bye, guys.
Y'all stay tuned. That's the one.
It works.
Okay. No, I'm not starting with this with okay. So,
Okay.
okay, so we got this replaced. I say okay again. He's talking.
You're our kid back there. Okay.
Okay.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm.